cord to this computer. Welcome, future generations. You have bumped into OUJ Jam, session number 238 or something like that, where we'll be covering who knows what and hope you enjoy it. Let's see. So Budapest, George Ezra, practically contemporary, 2014. Went to number 3 on the UK charts, number 1 in New Zealand, number 1 in Austria, number 1 in Slovenia. What do the Slovenians know that we don't? Number 32 in the US. The Slovenians had it, I think. Such a cute song. Enrico's group played this 5, 6, 7 years ago pretty regularly. And we were playing it at the same time, and his group played it, and none of us have played it much since. But really sweet. And we're in the middle of February love songs, and it is definitely a love song, so there's that. So, to recap, on Tuesday we were looking at plucking with our thumb, that's our thumb, our index, and our middle finger by putting them not there, but down here somewhere near the opening of the sound hole so that your fingers don't bump up against the neck of your ukulele so that they've got some space to move. We're using our pinky just to anchor things. Just find a nice, comfortable place where your pinky just sits there and settles your hand. And we were donating our thumbs for science. We were devoting our thumbs to the 3rd string and the 4th string, C and G, and we were dedicating our index finger to the 2nd string and our middle finger to the 1st string. And we were doing a pluck of the 3 strings, 4, 2, and 1, G, E, and A. We were doing a pluck, nice little pluck. Same amount of pressure on all 3. That's the goal. Maybe we'll never get there, but that's the idea. So we're doing a pluck on all 3. And then when we were doing a picking pattern, there was the inside strings, C and E, the outside strings, G and A, with the thumb and the middle, and coming back with the index on E. So we're doing pluck, inside, outside, E. Pluck, inside, outside, E. Pluck, inside, outside, E. Pluck, inside, outside, E. Now, if we did that with a D chord, Now, if we played this as a group, we would strum the whole thing. We would not try to do finger picking. What we're going to do today, just as an exercise, we want to reinforce what we're doing on Tuesday. So we'll do that for the intro and the verses. And then, so that's the first 5 lines we'll pick. And then when we get to give me one good reason why I should never make a change, then we'll do strum. Give me one good reason I should never make a change. So we'll do that. We'll go over the melody here in a second. You are looking at, on the screen here, not the same chord chart as I sent you. I got to the chord chart yesterday and I thought, it has been a long time since I've actually looked at George Ezra singing this song. And so I looked at it and I thought, I'm going to make some changes. I added a verse. Here, My Acres of a Land, that verse has been added. He does some things with the chorus where he repeats the chorus twice. He doesn't repeat it twice, he repeats it once, but that means you sing the chorus, play the chorus 2 times, and he does that both there and at the bottom. And then he finishes with the original verse, My House in Budapest. So kind of added a couple little nuances. The chords are the same, melody's the same, and just very slight, subtle changes, a little subtle movement of lyrics. But the melody is my house in Budapest, my hidden treasure chest, golden grand piano, my beautiful Castillo, you, I'd leave it all, love song. My acres of land I have achieved. It may be hard for you to stop and believe, but for you, I'd leave it all. Oh, to you, I'd leave it all. Same thing all the way through, not a particularly complicated melody for the verse. And then the chorus, give me one good reason why I should never make a change. And baby, if you told me, then all of this will go away. And that's all there is to that. On our strumming, now if I'm strumming this throughout, you know I'm having a hard time just doing a straight D. So I'm going to come in, when I'm strumming a D, I'm going to come in from D flat. I'm going to come in from the first fret. When I'm coming into the A, I'm going to come from A minor 7. No fingers, and just drop down on the A. So my fingers are just off the strings, and after I hit that first downbeat, I'm dropping my fingers down. And on my G, I'm going to come in from G flat, the first and second frets for G, and just slide right into it. And that just gives a little movement, takes out some of the monotonity of repeated chords over and over and over again, which we've done a lot in these sessions. So hopefully these concepts aren't too new. So when we get to the end, it's a single pluck. My house in Budapest, my hidden treasure chest, golden grand piano, my beautiful Castillo, and then back to the strum. You, I'd leave it all. Who's got questions? Let's warm up with a little pluck and pick. Little pluck and pick. My hands are a little cold. A little bit nervous about this. Let's see what we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4. That seems like a nice pace for learning. My house in Budapest, my hidden treasure chest, golden grand piano, my beautiful Castillo, you, I'd leave it all. My acres of a land I have achieved. It may be hard for you to stop and believe, but for you, I'd leave it all. Oh, to you, I'd leave it all. Going to the strum. Give me one good reason why I should never make a change. And baby, if you hold me, then all of this will go away. Going to the pick, my many artifacts, the list goes on. If you just say the words, I'll up and run. Oh, to you, I'd leave it all. Oh, to you, I'd leave it all. And to the strum, give me one good reason why I should never make a change. And baby, if you hold me, then all of this will go away. And again on the chorus, give me one good reason why I should never make a change. And baby, if you hold me, then all of this will go away. A little instrumental. Friends and family, they don't understand. Fear they'd lose so much if you take my hand. But for you, I'd lose it all. Oh, for you, I'd lose it all. Give me one good reason why I should never make a change. And baby, if you told me, all of this will go away. And again on the chorus, give me one good reason why I should never make a change. And baby, if you hold me, then all of this will go away. One pluck. My house in Budapest, my hidden treasure chest, golden grand piano, a beautiful Castillo. I'd leave it all. Well, that was about an 80%. That was pretty close. Oh, coming off of the strum and moving in that instrumental and then moving straight to picking. That was not smooth. That's all right. That's all right. You get the idea. You get the idea. The whole idea here is take the picking pattern, if you like it, and apply it to a song that you normally would not play it on. You completely change the feel of that song. It makes you develop your singing more, and make sure your instruments sound beautiful, because the picking pattern sounds beautiful. So that's the idea there anyway. That was the idea. That was
Bob,
contemporary. Annie?
so can you count when you do that pick and then inside, outside, and then E? Can you count it for me as you do it?
Yeah, yeah. So the pluck is your 1. Inside, 2 and. Outside, 3 and then that last index on your E string is your 4. So it's the same as down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down. Pluck, 2 and 3 and 4. Pluck, 2 and 3 and 4. Pluck, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. It's not intuitive, I don't think, unless you're a multi-instrumentalist and you've grown up with this stuff. But it is mathematical, and it is something that I think everybody can learn and develop a fair amount of skill with.
So on the inside, outside is the top string first, right?
No. Inside. Inside means your inside strings.
Yeah, I meant the top of the inside string.
Yes. So
That meant that is the C.
CEGA. Pluck.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
CEGAE.
E, right.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Check. Oh yeah, we're already at another song. I can't believe it. So here's the, yeah, this is the one that I sent you, the Budapest that I sent you. Let's look at Georgia. What kind of chaos shall we wreak with Georgia? This is a love song. It's a love song about a state. We love that state in 2020. I'll just say that and leave it at that. Just leave it at that. Oh yeah. Yeah, baby. Now, check this out. Let's see, what did I do here? Yeah, we're okay there. I'll just give that a little bit more space there. So, now, what if we did our pluck inside and just left it at that? 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and pluck inside. Pluck, 3, 2, pluck, 3, 2, pluck, 3, 2, pluck, 3, 2. That would make an interesting 2-beat picking pattern, plucking and picking pattern. So with the C, F, nice and slow, D minor, G7, C, A minor, G7, just the pluck. Then it would be, so C dot apostrophe dot would be 2 of those patterns. So it would be C, E7 dot apostrophe dot would be 2 of those patterns. A minor dot is just 1 pattern. All fingers off, A minor 7, F. Oh, now a diminished chord. We're trying to learn picking with a diminished chord. This is scary. So, C diminished is comprised of a G shape up on the top 3 strings. So you could just do that, and that's B7. It's comprised of a G7 shape on the bottom 3 strings. So you could take your G7 and just shove it over 1 fret, and you could just play that. That sounds beautiful. That G shape on the top 3 strings. That sounds beautiful. You could try to get all 4 fingers down, but for 2 beats, I don't know if you know. The trick to me to get them all down is when you're playing the F, is you put your pinky down with your F so that it's already there. So really the only thing you have to do is form that G shape. Like that. The problem with knowing all that is that when you get there, you think, oh, which one of those was I gonna do? So you have to practice. So that's why we have ukastenic moments. And let's do A minor. Let's just do these 4 chords. A minor 7, F, and then decide how you want to handle the diminished chord. You decide. So A minor, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pluck, oops, pluck inside, off inside, F inside, diminished inside. Did it sound okay? Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, A minor 7, F. And that's going to happen again somewhere down here in the instrumental and all the way down here at the bottom, the last verse. So you do want to make some decisions about how you want to play that. I like to tell people that they can just play C there. It doesn't sound good, frankly. But the G7 will sound fine. The G will sound fine. And the diminished chord will sound fine. Those were G7 shapes and G shape, not the actual chords. What other kind of weird stuff you got going on in here, Bob? Well, down here in the what is this? The sixth line, seventh if you count the intro. We start with A minor. Let's see, pluck. Still in peaceful dreams, I see the road. G diminished. That's open one, open one. That's a good one. That one, if you can remember where it is an easy one to play. To you. And then G Og, you've already got your D minor shape formed. Take the whole form, throw it out into space, land it right down there where you would start your C major 7 down there in that first string. Second fret. Right there. Just give it a little pluck. That sounds good. We have discovered that G sounds just as good. G7 sounds just as good. So if you don't want to learn how to play G augmented, no sweat off of anybody's brow. You play any G you can remember to play. I wonder if G major 7 works. That doesn't work. But G and G7 do. Let's prove that. The road leads back to you. A minor, G diminished, D minor, G Og. We'll do the G first. We're just going to play the G Og as a G chord first. 1, 2, 3, 4. The road leads back to you. Oh, that harmonizes beautifully. Now we're going to play it as, starting again, the road leads back, A minor, etc. G7. 1, 2, 3, 4. The road leads back to you. Ah, that works too. Now, can we take that D minor and land the G augmented? 1, 2, 3, 4. The road leads back to you. Ah, I don't know. There's a lot of commonality in the notes to those 3 chords, and they all seem to work just fine. So that's all. We're gonna pick the heck out of this. Now, of course, now you may be tired of picking already. Your fingers may be tired. You may not. You're not into this at all. You just do it down, up, 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 down. It's a beautiful song. 2, 3, 4. Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. So, just strum along and have fun with it, but I'll be trying to pick up my way all the way through it, see if my fingers fall off. 1. Who's got questions? Before we do that, who's got questions?
I'm sorry, Bob. I'm pretty dense here. So on your first pluck, there is the middle inside strings, right?
We're still on the same pluck,
Oh,
and we're plucking with our thumb, our
got it. Okay, okay,
middle finger, and our
okay.
index. I
Got
know
it.
you got it, but somebody else might have the same question.
No,
So
no, I didn't get it before, but I
just to
got
make sure,
it.
we're doing the same pluck, we're doing the same start, but instead of doing 4 beats, we're only doing 2 beats. And so
Right.
we stop right after the inside. Pluck inside, pluck inside. 1, 2, and. Just like that. Good? C'est bon? C'est bon? Oui, oui, pipi, si, si. As the French say. Oui, oui, pipi, si, si. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. I said, Georgia, Georgia, a song for you. Come sweet and clear as moonlight through the pines. Other arms reach out for me. Other eyes smile tenderly. Still and peaceful dreams I see. The road leads back to you. I said now, Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. 2, 3, 4. Other arms reach out to me. Other eyes smile tenderly. Still and peaceful dreams I see. The road leads back to you. I said, Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. I didn't tell you about the G minor 7, And I'm going to slide that form right up to the 3rd fret. Oh, let's do that last line now that you know what's coming. 1, 2. What happened? Hang on, Diana. Hang on. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Oh, how'd you do?
I just wanted to say thank you to, I didn't see her name, but the lady that asked the question. I was able to play throughout the song because of you. So thank you for your question.
There you
Thank
go.
you for asking. Thank you for telling me that.
Okay, something different. Here's something different. C sharp 7. You know how many songs? We got 600 songs, maybe 700, maybe 800 chord charts. You know how many of them use C sharp 7? I think maybe this one, and maybe the girl from Ipanema. Maybe. Maybe that's it. So on these brackets, I'm going to do down, down, up, down, down, up. the first two sets of chords. So I'm going to do down, down, up F, down, down, up D minor. And then I'm going to do down, up, down, up, down on the second bracket. G minor 7, down, C7, up, down. It's kind of like down, up, down, but it's down, up, down. So that goes down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, 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 down. So let's see what we can do with that intro, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if that's called rhythmic strumming or if that's called screwing around or what it is, but it sounds nice. Okay, so the first section, who knows how long I've loved you? You know I love you still. So the second set of bracketed chords is not really a bracket. It's A minor for 4 beats, and that's the one that I'm doing. Down, up, down, up, down. Going back to down, down, up, down, up on F and G minor 7. Down, up, down. On these brackets where you've got a stop, I'm doing down, up, down on the first chord, and I'm just doing an up on the second chord. So I'm going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. There aren't too many of those. Same thing happens down here in the fourth verse. Then there's a couple of stops here in the middle of the last section. I can hear you stop. To be near you stop. So that happens down there. That's about it for that. In this third section, so let's see, let's do G minor 7, A minor, 1, 2, 3, 4. D minor, 4 beats. So that last section is C, rest, C7, rest, off, rest, C7. C6 is the same as A minor 7. It's pictured up here somewhere up at the top. So that's C, rest, C7, rest, off and back to C7. For if I saw you. That's how that goes. Okay. We've covered almost all. Oh, and then we do a 2, 3, 4 count after the C7. 2, 3, 4. If I ever saw you. Yeah, okay. And then the same thing happens down here after the C7. We do a 2, 3, 4 count and then pop into and win at last. Now, you probably haven't listened to a thing I said because you've been staring at this the whole time. G minor 7, ring C7, Bob. What the Sam Hill? What in the Sam Hill? We've been watching these cat videos or dog videos, and stuff happens to them, and these puppies go, "The hell? What the hell?" Like the treat gets pulled away or whatever. Just hysterical. Anyway, the hell. You're playing the same G minor 7, C7 combo that you've been playing throughout. But if your index finger is there for your doing G minor 7 and then C7, and then all of a sudden you've got to jump into C sharp 7, which is barring the first fret, and it's basically a D7, but it's on the first fret. If you have to jump from this to that, it takes you another extra split second to kind of get reconfigured. If you can remember, if you can train yourself to play that C7 one time and one time only with your ring finger, then when you go to C sharp 7, you're just sliding your finger over and dropping your finger down. That's the point of that. You can jump around and do whatever you want. You can skip the whole chord and just sing through it and forget strumming it. But it's 8 beats of that C sharp 7 that John or Paul or somebody, or George or somebody put in there. Paul, I guess. So he thought it was kind of important, so we put it in there and we play it. Only twice out of 800 songs, but still we play it. And it's not, it's not rocket science. It's a D7 shape. Just happened to be on the first fret. But making that jump from C7 with your index finger, if that's how you play it, is tricky. So that's what the ring C7 is all about. So when you look at this chord chart 5 years from now and you look at a ring C7, oh yeah, that was the ring finger sliding over to make it easy to pop your other fingers down. Now I remember. So that second to last line, for the things. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. For the things you do and dear you do me, you know I will. My ring finger was in the right place, I think. You know I will. I will. Those are all the tricky bits. We'll play it nice and slow. No need to get all rapid about it. No picking. How about that? Yeah. Who's got questions? I thought that C sharp 7 would bring out the howls. We're all good. You're all good. That's because you're professionals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who knows how long I've loved you? You know I love you still. Love songs. Will I wait a lonely lifetime? If you want me to, I will. For if I ever saw you, I didn't catch your name, but it never really mattered. I will always feel the same. Love you forever and forever. Love you with all my heart. Love you whenever we're together. Love you when we're apart. For if I ever saw you, I didn't catch your name, but it never really mattered. I will always feel the same. Love you forever and forever. Love you with all my heart. Love you whenever we're together. Love you when we're apart. And pass, I find you. Your song will fill the air. Sing it loud so I can hear you. Make it easy to be near you. For the things you do endear you to me. Ah, you know I will. I will. Aww. Polly. That's Polly. Bob's right, you know. That was me. That was not John. That was Paul. John didn't touch that song. Oh my goodness. Oh, there might be some picking. I forget what I was going to do with this. Oh, now I remember. Yeah, no, we're not picking. We're not picking yet. I'm going to sit right down. What a great song. I don't know why it took me so long to get to this song. It's such a great progression. G major 7 has that little 2 there, because that means the 2nd fret, not the 1st fret. Of course not. That's B flat, major 7. That's G major 7. That's what that is. Big difference. Big difference between those critters. Let me see. So it's kind of the same thing, the same rhythm. We're going to do the same rhythm. So we're going to try to do down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up, down on the 2nd. And then down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. A little bit different. It's not down, down, up, down, down, up. It is down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I'm going to sit. G6. Same as E minor 7, open 2, 1 Adam 12. Come in, please. Open 2. G major 7. Pop right back up to open 2. That is so pretty. And make believe. B7, you have to have your strategy. I take my G and I just push all the fingers up one string. Came from you. But that B7 can, of course, be E minor shape, if you like that shape better. What is that? That's 4-3-2 open. It can, of course, be barred with one little finger up there on that barred 2nd fret and one finger up there on that 3rd string, 3rd fret. But I do like that G shape. I think I use that more than any of the others. I think I do. And my fingers just locked up, which is always exciting here at OUJ World Headquarters. Now, 2 places, here and here. And different groups play this differently. I was listening to, oh my goodness, oh, the mind. Anyway, somebody was musing me, and I was using the muse that she was giving me. And this is how she played this. Lots of kisses, 1, 2, 3. Lots of kisses on the bottom. I'll be glad I got 'em. Oh. So I did the A minor 7. I'll be glad. And I just put my fingers down right after I strum. I'll be glad I got 'em. And that's just a 1 N. That's not a got 'em. It's a got 'em, down, up. It's just a, that's it. Just leave everybody on the edge of their seats. What just happened? Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3. Lots of kisses on the bottom. I'll be glad I got 'em. Oh, that's sweet. Got 'em. I'm gonna smile and say, I hope you're feeling better. That's how that goes. Let me see. This gets a little bit tricky in here, introducing some new chords for today. Not typically new chords, but that third line in that big shaded area, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to sit right down and write myself a letter. So C major 7, open, 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 2, and C minor, open 3, 3, 3. How about them apples? It sounds really pretty. It's such a great chord progression. A letter and make believe it came from you. I think that was G diminished in the other song, this B flat diminished. But the diminished chords, you can name them according to any note that's played in the chord. And so, you know, that could be G diminished, it could be B flat diminished, that's the note on the bottom. It could be E diminished if you wanted it to be. And it could also be a C sharp diminished or D flat diminished. So anyway, open 1 for our purposes. So pretty. Let me see what happens. Let's see if anything else crazy happens. Down here, we repeat a couple times. Make believe it came from. Make believe it came from. Make believe it came from you. Do 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 do. Get that AI assistant out of there. Why did they do that? I don't like that. What did I just do? I don't know, but it disappeared, so that's good. So what's that last line? G 2 beats. D7, G, diminished, G, diminished, G. That's G. Take your outer 2 fingers and move them to the first fret and bring them right back again. Who's got questions? I was kind of rambling there, I understand. I get giddy when we're about ready to play a great song. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That means pretty much you can just do whatever you want in this song and it'll sound good. A 1, 2, 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter and make believe it came from you, not anybody else. I'm gonna write words oh so sweet. They're gonna knock me off of my feet. Lots of kisses on the bottom. I'll be glad I got 'em. Oh, gonna smile and say, I hope you're feeling better. And close with love the way I'm gonna sit right down, write myself a letter, and make believe it came from you and no one else. I'm gonna write words oh so sweet, they're gonna knock me off of my feet. Lots of kisses on the bottom, I'll be glad I got 'em. I'm gonna smile and say I hope you're feeling better, and close with love the way you do. That's the way you do it. Gonna sit right down, write myself a letter, and make believe it came from, make believe it came from, make believe it came from you, came from you. Came from you. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Classic. Classique. Thank you, Ehlert and Young. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Bob, you're not going to finish with some picking, are you? And you're going to make us think? Are you out of your mind? It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday. Don't do that. Don't do that, Bob. Don't do that. Well, it's my burden. It's my burden. G.DC. No! Ah! Okay, we'll look. We'll look. Let's look at this. Okay. What is that trying to tell you? It's trying to tell you to take a sip of that great pineapple juice that Joy gifted to the Oakland OUJ Jam. It's trying to tell you to play G for 3 beats, forgive me, D for 1 beat, and C for 4 beats. So it's G, 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 D, C, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, D, C, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, D, C, 2, 3, 4. So how does that sound in real life? 1, 2, 3, 4. G, G, D, C, 2, 3, 4. G, 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 D, C, 2, 3, 4. G, 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 D, C, 2, 3, 4. Not too bad. It looks way more complicated than it is. If you're a down, up kind of strummer, then that would be G, down, up, down, up, down, up, D, down, up, C. Down, up, down, up, down, up on G, D, down, up, C. And how would that sound in real life? 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, up, down, up, D, C. 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 It's kind of fun once you get into it. We do this in 3 songs, If Not For You, South City Midnight Lady, and the Sloop John B. I don't think any other songs. But you may bump into a song in your world of music, your catalog, where there's something like that going on and you think, wait, where have I heard that before? So if you're a down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, D, C. Ha, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, D, C. Down, up, D, C. Down, up, D, C. Down, up, D, C. You're saying, well, that's not much different from down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So let's do something a little bit trickier. What if you're like a classic island strummer? Down, up, down. That last down, that's your D. Down, up on G, D, C. Oh, let's do it nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, D, C. Down, up, D, C. Down, up, D, C. Down, up, D, C. So now you can get, no matter what happens in the next 2 minutes, you can get through this song with any one of those strums and do it just magnificently and beautifully. Because what's going to happen in the next 90 seconds is we're going to pick it. What? Okay. Do the pluck, same pluck, thumb, index, middle, top string, second string, first string, pluck, inside, outside. Instead of your index hitting that last, that fourth beat, that's your D. And you pluck on the D. So it'd be pluck, inside, outside, pluck D, pluck C. Let's just do that. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Now, it seems like that jump from the outside to the D is rushed. Like your body's good. And then I'm picking and then I got to jump. And then what I like to do instead of, so the regular count would be, my fingers are locking up. So sorry. The regular count would be, don't do that. 1 on a pluck, 2 and 3 and, with your inside 2 and 3 and the 4 would be the D. What if you stopped on the 3? 1, 2 and 3, and don't do that bottom string, the 3, the and of 3. And you give yourself a little rest and time to put your hand up there for your D. So that would be 1 inside out, rest, D, C. 1 inside out. That gives you so much more time. It sounds beautiful. It sounds like it's in rhythm. The timing is good. You're just giving yourself a little bit of space by removing one note, one pick. Let's try that again. G inside out, D, C. G inside out, D, C. G inside out, D, C. So now you got 5 different ways, 4 different strums and 1 picking pattern where you could play this song and play it really reasonably well. If none of that made any sense, that's what the replay is for. If you like this song and you kind of like what you heard, or you want to learn it, you want to apply it to something else, that's what the replay is for. And so, who's got questions? Play this slower than we've ever played, if not for you, before. 1, 2, 3, 4. A minor. If not for you, babe, I couldn't even find the door. I couldn't even see the floor. I'd be sad and blue if not for you. So I screw it up, and then I think about how I screwed it up, so then I screw up the next section. So we're supposed to stop on C there. If not for, yeah, that's what it's supposed to have. So let's do that last line of the first verse. 1, 2, 3. If not for you. If not for you, babe, the night would see me wide awake. The day would surely have to break. It would not be new if not for you. 2, 3, 4. If not for you, my sky would fall. Rain would gather too. Without your love, I'd be nowhere at all. I'd be lost if not for you. If not for you, the winter would hold no spring. I couldn't hear a robin sing. I just wouldn't have a clue. You probably think that already, if not for you. Not for you, my sky would fall. Rain would gather too. Without your love, I'd be nowhere. I'll be lost if not for you. If not for you, the winter would hold no spring. I couldn't hear a robin sing. I just wouldn't have a clue. Not for you. If not for you. Not for you. got questions about that one. That was kind of tricky, but I think it's really,
I
really
do.
pretty.
Diane.
Sorry again?
It's Diane.
Yeah.
So it's outside. I'm having trouble getting from the D to the C. So it's outside, inside, and then what?
So it's first your pluck. Your pluck is your first beat. Then it's inside, your C and your E. And then it's the top of your outside, your G string. And then you just kind of give yourself time to get up to that D. You get another pluck, and then down to C. So the timing would be 1, 2, and 3, 4, C. 1, 2, and 3, 4, C. 1, 2, and 3, 4, C. 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, C.
We can't see your plucking fingers on
It's the
camera.
same. It's the same picking. It's the same plucking as the entire hour.
I know, but
It's the exact same thing.
it helps for us to see.
Well, here's so it's the same count. It's the same strings. It's the same everything, and so it's probably more important to go slowly over the replay than for me to show you right here, because if you're not getting it after the talk through of several different songs, then it's time to go back to the original, the really slow original walkthrough of the picking pattern. But the original picking or the plucking was your thumb, your index, and your middle. First, fourth string, second string, first string, pluck. And the picking was inside, C-E, outside, G-A-E. And here we're dropping off that A-E at the end, just to give us a nice long period of time to jump over to D and then drop down to C. So we're doing pluck, inside, out, but not side, just the out. Pluck D, pluck C. And then continue with the picking pattern for the C. So the C and the A minor, they get the regular picking pattern, the pluck, inside, outside. They get the same thing.
So when you pluck the C and the D, or D and the C, are you using 3 fingers to pluck?
Yes.
Okay.
Same thing throughout. I threw no curveballs except for trying to make it easier to get from your G by stopping with the thumb and giving you the time to get up to D for the pluck and then down to C. But I think you're going to want to go back to the beginning and just practice, get that whole pluck and picking pattern down so that it becomes a muscle memory thing, so that when you hear, okay, we're going to stop at that top string, you can stay, you know what I'm talking about. Boop, 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 boo, pluck, pluck, boop, 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 boo. Okay. There will be, hopefully, it looks like the recording is still going, so hopefully there will be a replay. If you like the sound of it, if you don't like the sound of it, then, move on to something else. Okay, good? Very good. Ciao bella, buongiorno. Have a great day out there. See
Thanks,
y'all
Bob.
soon. Hey, you're so welcome.
Absolutely. Thank you,
I like
Bob,
this
very
plucking.
much.
Thanks for hanging in there. Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Thanks